You know how some people just seem to have this magic touch when it comes to building strong relationships, whether it's in their career or their personal life? Well, it's usually not magic at all. It often comes down to really small intentional gestures, these thoughtful little surprises that have a huge impact. So let's dive in and figure out how we can all do the same thing. No, really, just stop and think about it for a second. When was the last time? Maybe a friend sent you a funny text or a coworker brought you a coffee just because. Remember that feeling, that little spark? That's exactly what we're going to talk about. Because that feeling isn't just nice, it's actually incredibly powerful. And this, right here, is the core idea. These aren't just moments that come and go. A small act of appreciation, it doesn't just get noticed, it gets remembered. It actually becomes a story, a positive memory that makes the bond between you and that person even stronger. So, why do these little moments work so well? What makes them so effective? Well, it's not some big mystery. It's actually all about how our brains are wired. Let's get into the psychology of it. You know that jolt of happiness you get from a surprise? That's not random. It's a real, genuine response happening inside your brain. When someone shows you they value you, it kind of flips a switch. It builds trust. It creates an instant positive vibe. Your brain literally lights up when it feels seen and appreciated. Okay, so we get a good feeling in the moment, but how does that one little reaction turn into a real, lasting connection? Let's look at how it can completely change the dynamic of a relationship. This slide just lays it all out perfectly. Look, most of our professional relationships, they start over there on the left. They're transactional, right? Your guard is up, there's not a lot of trust, and it's all about what's in it for me. But a thoughtful gesture, it can instantly push that relationship over to the right. The guard comes down, trust shoots up, and the focus shifts from a simple exchange to a genuine connection. And this is absolutely crucial, so I want you to really hear this. This has nothing to do with spending a bunch of money. You do not need a big budget. A $5 coffee delivered with a real, genuine thought can have way more impact than some $500 gadget. It is always, always about the meaning behind it. All right, so what's the best way to actually create this moment? There's a really simple two-part formula that honestly works like a charm pretty much every single time. We're calling it the two-part gesture. It's a 1-2 punch. First, you've got the heartfelt message, the card or the note that explains the why. That sets the whole emotional tone. Then you pair that with a small, tangible item, the gift, which basically makes that feeling real and something they can hold on to. And here's why that combo is so potent. The card, it stops the gift from feeling random or like you're trying to buy something. And the gift, it gives that beautiful message some real weight and staying power. When you put them together, you create this sincere moment that really, truly sticks with someone. Okay, so the theory is great and all, but let's look at a real-world example that shows just how powerful this is in practice. This is a story about a business owner who put this exact strategy to the test. So the setup is super simple. This owner decided, you know what? I'm going to reach out. They sent some small, thoughtful gifts, and with every single one, they included a personal, handwritten card. But here's the brilliant part. They didn't send them to their top clients or the people they just talked to. Nope. They sent them to clients who had gone quiet, people they hadn't heard from in a long time. It was a proactive move, just to say, hey, I'm thinking of you. And the immediate result? It was all about emotion. These clients were blown away. They felt seen. Not as just another number on a spreadsheet, but as a real person that was valued. They felt like their past business actually meant something. And guess what? That good feeling turned directly into action. Those clients who had been silent, they started coming back. And not only that, they became fans. They started referring new business. That small investment in just connecting with people, it paid off in a massive way. Okay, so that's the why and the how. Now let's get down to it. How can you start using this right away? Here are a few dead simple, practical ideas to get you started. For example, maybe you celebrate a client's work anniversary with you. Simple. Or the next time you get a referral, don't just send an email. Add a small gift to that thank you card. See a coworker who's been crushing it? Imagine how they'd feel getting a surprise note with their favorite snack. Even a simple seasonal gift is a fantastic way to reconnect and just stay on their radar. And as you do this, please, always remember the main thing. This isn't about grand gestures designed to impress people. It's about genuine human connection. The gift is just the vehicle for the real message, which is, I see you, I value you, and I appreciate you. Because in the end, that's what builds real, lasting loyalty. People might show up for your product or your service, but they're going to stay because of how you make them feel. These small, thoughtful gestures, they're the glue that holds great relationships together. So, as we wrap up, I'm just going to leave you with this one question. Think about it right now. Who is one person, a client, a coworker, a friend, that you could show a little appreciation for? What small gesture can you make today to connect?